that you guys are doing great. Valentina is right behind me coloring, so let's hope that she stays there for at least 10 to 12 minutes so I can get this video going. I tried to do this video yesterday with my DSLR camera. I don't know what's been going on with it. It looks like when I'm recording right at the very edgy bottom of the screen that it shakes. And then yesterday's video, which is what I'm going to talk to you guys about today, I had to redo with my phone because my face was kind of shaky and blurry and stuff like that. So I was like, alright, forget it. We'll do it with my phone. So we will be joining the annual pass holder wagon for Disneyland. We went 2 weekends in a row. My niece took us because she works there, and we were able to get there. And the third time was the charm. The first 2 times I took Valentina, it was kind of like if you're not an annual pass holder and your child just grows into, you know, the whole ambience of big crowds, of knowing where they are, obviously they become familiarized with where they are because they're very little. And if you're an annual pass holder, that just means that you're there more often and they become familiarized at a very young age. So if that's not your case and your child is under 2 years old, I seriously recommend that you wait until they're at least 2. At 2 years old, they're a little bit more aware of where they're going, or at least of where they're at. And that's exactly what happened to Valentina. The third time was the charm. She cried to get off the rides. And that was just amazing because I was like, okay, we gotta get her on. And mind you, she was actually a little bit taller to get on some other rides, which if your child is under 2 years old and is a normal child, because my child is quite abnormal at her age, she's very tall. She's about 37, 38 inches tall. Yeah. And she's almost 3 feet tall. And, sorry. So it was a better occasion. You know, she was bigger, she was taller. The first times we took her, the games or the rides, wow, me. They were very loud, they were very jerky, and they scared her, and they were very dark. So that to her was something new, obviously. Like I said, if you're not an annual pass holder, your child is not accustomed to these type of things, of rides, of being loud, of being, you know, images and characters coming out of nowhere. At first it scares them, you know, so wait until they're 2 years old. In the meantime, work your way into showing your child Disney stuff, Disney movies, Disney characters. So once they're there, they're like, oh, hey, I see who I'm looking at. You know what I mean? So basically what we're going to do is we are going to get the Signature Plus Pass, which is the most expensive one. I know. I used to say, Disneyland is expensive. No way in hell I'm going to pay so much money. And believe it or not, I'm not going to pay. Yes, I'm going to pay. But what I'm trying to say is, okay, what we're going to do is we are going to get the annual pass, the Signature Plus. You get a discount and you get free parking. And there's no blackouts. Blackouts means there's, in the other 2 economic plans or passes, there's a lot more blackouts. You cannot go on certain days, on certain dates. You cannot go certain occasions and events that they have there. So yes, it is cheaper, but then you're squeezed into a time frame that you might not like. So that is why we chose and we're choosing to do the Signature Plus, which has no blackouts. We can go whenever we want. And as for me, I'm going to tell you guys this. I rather do the annual pass and know that I'm spending all this money, or the money that I'm spending on 2 passes, because right now she doesn't pay because she's under 3 years old. Just knowing that if I don't get on a ride today, there's always a next time. Okay, I have the pass, I can come tomorrow again, and I can go over here, and I can go over there, and this way you just get to enjoy each area, and you can just say, you know what, today we're going to go here, and we're going to concentrate on these 3-4 rides, we're going to spend the time we need to spend, and that's it, rather than buying a pass for the day, and you have to force yourself to get on and to wait in the long lines because you want to take and make the most out of your daily pass or your day pass, knowing that you're not going to come back tomorrow. So, you know, a lot of people have different opinions about it, and that's okay. I respect that. I used to think the same, and I still think the same. It is not worth you buying a $170 ticket to go into Disneyland for 2 parks in one day, because you do not get on every single ride in one day. You just cannot. You cannot. Like, the lines either will be long, and then you're running from one park to the other, and you can't. That's what I'm saying. That's where I feel like it is not worth going one day. I'd rather just get the pass, extend my days throughout the year, and get the most and the best of it. Now, the reason why we're doing this is also for us, more so to take her so she can have fun. Yes, as adults, we will have fun. You know, we're gonna have a great time, but we're doing this because we saw that she truly enjoyed herself on the rides. She cried to get back on, and that is what I feel like. Okay, if I took my daughter on vacation to Hawaii, she would not know what vacation is, and she would not know what Hawaii is. Obviously, she's in Disneyland. She doesn't know how expensive it is, but I'm going to be able to take her often. She's going to be able to enjoy this amount of money that we paid for a good amount of time, for as many times as we like, for as long as we like, in the entire year. And change, if I spend $3,000 to go to Hawaii, it's only one day. So how are you guys willing to spend $3,000 to go to Hawaii for 2 or 3 days, and you're okay with that? Plus, your child does not know that they're on a vacation, that this is vacation, that this is a time to have fun. They don't know that. So that is why me and my husband decided that, yeah, we want to do Disneyland. We want to choose this, and we want to do it for the first year, being that she's not paying right now. After she's 3, will we probably get it again? We might go and head over to Knott's Berry Farm, get that annual pass, and then come back to Disneyland for the next annual pass, and alternate between one and the other parks as a yearly thing. I don't know yet. As they get older, as they get bigger, they start to see and enjoy things better, but that'll be in a long run, in another year, so I wouldn't know. Thank you. Another thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about, and this video is already on 8 minutes, is Valentina opened her first Disney store. Yes, you guys heard correct. She opened her first Disney store. 2 years old, and she opened her first Disney store. Yes, she is the owner. No, I'm kidding. No. So, here's the thing. You can go to any Disney store, and you have to be the first person with a child, and they allow you to open the Disney store with a large, extra large key. You get a key like this as a souvenir, as a reminder, as something to remember and be a memory, or a thing to remember, like this every time. So if it doesn't work for you the first time, that's okay. The next time might work. Once in a while, they have a special event where they will have a custom key. And for example, July 13th, this Saturday, they're having the Woody key. So we're going to go get that. And that is for the first, I don't know if it's for the first 50 people in line, but at least there's 10 keys. I know that for sure. And again, your child gets to open the door, they give them the key, they do a little ceremony, and you can do that to any and with any Disney store, okay? However, you do have to be the very first person with a child in line before they open. If there's already a child there, you only do 1 key. The time that they do a different amount of keys is when it's a special event, when it's a special, different, personalized key, which gives you a better opportunity of getting the key with a minimal purchase of $10. So, it's a pretty cool thing. Again, the kids like it. It's an amazing thing for them to do, to like open the kids' store of their dreams, and it's a cute experience. So, my husband took Valentina to get this one done. However, we are going to take her to the Toy Story one, and then I'm gonna record that, and then I'll take her to the to get this key once again, because I was not there to record the entire experience and see how it is done. And yeah, so any Disney store before they open, first person with the child will get the key with the minimal purchase of 10 buckaroos. What do you do with this? This is a collector's item. You can collect it. You can put it in a shadow box. You can put it in a shadow box. You can put it on the wall for your kid if they're Disney freaks. I didn't mean to say that. If they're Disney obsessed, or you're a Disney freak parent like me. Anyways, so yeah, this is cool. I mean, again, it's just everyone's personal preference. That's just my own preference. That's just our decision. Honestly, I just feel like, we get money for them on tax season. They deserve a vacation. They deserve a vacation of their own. And it's money, and it's something that we're doing for her, not because of us, not because we're having fun, or because we want to have fun and we don't care about our daughter. No, we care about her enough to get this done. I don't care if I go there for 4 or 5 hours. I don't care if I'm there the entire day, as long as she has fun and we make the best out of the annual pass. That's all that matters. Like I said, I just said it. You guys are willing to spend $5,000 going to Hawaii for 3 days, but you cannot spend $2,000 or maybe $3,000, even less. Take your child all year long to Disneyland on special events, on Halloween, on Easter, on Christmas, on New Year's, on 4th of July. Every holiday there's something. There's always something there. So yeah, think about it, guys. Our kids deserve that. Our kids deserve a vacation. Our kids deserve this from us that are our parents. But again, that's just my opinion. And I just want to tell you guys, like, my little backstory of how and why we feel that we want to do this. Just so you guys understand that, again, money and vacations, and they deserve it. They're kids. They deserve it. They have fun, and that's all that matters. It's honestly all that matters. So, again, I do... She laid a fart. I hope you guys didn't hear that. We do, when I go to Disneyland, I've gone there 4 times in the past 2 years, and I do make a certain bag with snacks and goodies and things that I need for Disneyland. If you guys would like me to do that video, once I get my annual pass and we start continuously going and I start to get a routine of what we really need, I will be more than glad to do so. Just let me know in the comment section below. And again, you get free parking, you get a percentage, you get 20% off with your purchase on your food, on your merchandise. You get free parking, which is $25. Now if you go 10 times in the year, that's like $200 or $300. So it's, like I said, it's worth it. And you can take snacks now. Before, they were not allowed to take snacks. You could not take anything at all. You can take snacks now. So you can take chips, you can take anything, whatever you want, you can take it. The only thing you cannot take is like bag ice, but you can take snacks. So that just means you're able to take snacks, you're able to munch on stuff, and you just gotta get your food there. And that's not even that expensive. So yeah, thank you guys all so much for watching. I hope that you guys are genuinely doing great, and that you guys were not struck by those horrendous earthquakes that happened. I witnessed them here. I live in the south area of LA, and we did feel them, but I'm glad everything was okay, at least in my area, in my mother's area in San Bernardino. Further on, it just got a little bit worse. And what about it? What about the fight? What about the Disneyland fight? Did you guys see that? I was just like, really? Honestly, I already told my husband, if we ever come across a situation like that where somebody is fighting like that, we need to immediately leave and walk away. Okay, we're not sticking around. If we're not going to help, if it's something that's going to threaten ourselves, and possibly get us in trouble, we're just not going to mess with it. We're going to continue walking. That is just so unfortunate for like all these kids. And I saw a lot of people were complaining about security. Guys, things like this don't happen at Disneyland. However, yes, there is security. Yes, they are there. But think about it. There's so many people. They cannot just run through the crowd. There's so many people. You cannot run. So people, you know, there's not a security person in every single ride. Now, can you guys imagine if they have to get more security? You know what that means? That prices are going to go up. And then you're going to start hearing people complaining about the prices. And then you're going to start hearing people talking about, my kids feel threatened. They're afraid of the security because they have their weapons. It's a non-ending story, guys. But if you guys are ever in a situation, I was going to say situation and circumstance like this at the same time. If you're ever in a situation like this where you're not going to do nothing about what you're viewing or what you're seeing, just get your kids and go. There's no point of you sitting there and watching something as horrendous as this. Get your kids, turn around. Don't let them see this. Don't let them get scared. Don't let them see it. Period. You know, it's not worth it. And let's just hope that these security measures don't increase the price, because I'm gonna be pissed off. And that we get our pass very soon, and we can start the videos and the vlogs of Disneyland. Alright, so thank you all so much for watching. I will see you guys on the next one. Bye!